I wanted to take the opportunity to introduce you to some top quality New Zealand wine,
Awesome.
but also show you how we can pair it with Cantonese cuisine. Because a lot of people think that wine should only be drunk with Western food, but I totally disagree with that. I think that New Zealand wine really enhances and brings out the flavours and textures of Cantonese cuisine. So we're doing a little food and wine pairing today. New Zealand has a few different wine varieties that are very well known around the world, but our most well known, most iconic wine variety is the Sauvignon Blanc, and that's what really got New Zealand on the wine map years ago and continues to have quite a cult following around the world. So today I'm going to introduce you to a Sauvignon Blanc that's from the Marlborough region. It is our largest wine growing region. The Sauvignon Blanc that comes from Marlborough is known for being quite fruity, aromatic, tropical. It's got a very distinctive flavour. Once you know the Marlborough Sauvignon Blanc flavour, you'll always pick it up. And today I thought I would pair it with one of my favourite Cantonese dishes, which is the steamed fish with ginger and spring onion. So
compliments to the chef.
The lightness of the fish with the fruitiness of the wine.
I'd have to say that's actually an amazing combination of flavours. It really does bring out the freshness of the fish.
We noticed definitely the Sauvignon Blanc would recommend with a range of the seafood dishes in Cantonese cuisine. But then, obviously, there are some non-seafood dishes in Cantonese cuisine that get a little bit heavier. So I've also have a couple of bottles of red wine, and what I'm doing is introducing you to the wine in terms of moving from the lightest to the darkest. So the next wine we'll be trying is a Pinot Noir, and this Pinot Noir is from Central Otago. So Central Otago is also in New Zealand, South Island, but it's the southernmost wine region in the world. And it's also the second largest region for growing Pinot Noir in New Zealand as well. It creates a Pinot Noir that's quite intense, spicy, but also with some berry flavours as well. And what I would recommend pairing it with is crispy goose. So the crispy goose, you can, it's got that fatty texture, it's got the crispy skin, and the flavours of the crispy goose really get accentuated by the Pinot Noir.
Beautiful dish. Pair it with the wine. That is definitely a great recommendation. I'd have to give that one a 4.5 out of 5 stars. I think that was beautiful.
Yeah, I find that if you get the right pairing, you can see that the wine and the food actually accentuate and enhance each other's flavours rather than mask them. The final one that I wanted to show you today is actually one of New Zealand's kind of new wine rock stars. It's still emerging in the wine industry. The one that we're having today is from New Zealand's North Island, from the Hawke's Bay region, and that's the second largest wine growing region in New Zealand. What's interesting about the New Zealand vineyards is that they're incredibly committed to environmental protection. So 98% of New Zealand's vineyards are certified as sustainable.
Oh, fantastic.
So they're really leading the way in terms of sustainability. What I thought we could pair it with is actually this beef and mushroom dish, because the beef and mushroom, the sauce is kind of quite savoury and salty.
Thank you.
And it's got the flavour of the mushrooms in there. It actually works really well with a darker red.
Yes. Thank you very much. Oh, that is really nice. That is really nice.
One of my favourite wines.
That is a really nice wine, actually. Wow. I've been trying to reduce my COVID belly.
As we all have.
And you've just made that challenge a little bit harder for me. But I'm extremely delighted to have discovered these fantastic New Zealand wines.